everybody, and welcome to Understanding Spirit. I'm your host, Mary. I hope you've all had a good week. I wanted to have just a little chat with you about anyone who's developing, trying to develop their psychic abilities. And I just wanted to suggest sort of something, a different kind of way that maybe you can work on it. It requires kind of three people. So if you're the one developing, you get like two seats and you put them back to back. You sit on one seat and then you have somebody that you don't know sitting on the other seat. And then you have a third person who asks you questions and you tune in psychically to the person who is sitting behind you. And the idea is you go through like the present time and what their childhood was like, and maybe like in their 20s as well, things like that, and just practicing tuning in to them. And there is one exercise that I found that I had done, and you look at it on a physical and emotional level, and the whole objective of it is that your physical understanding of their body and the emotional understanding of them has to sort of like roughly be on par with each other, right? And some of this was the one that I did for me. So that's my name up there, and Sandra was the one that was assessing it. And you get a point for everything that you get right. My physical score was 13 and the emotional was 14. So it just has things like, you know, what their energy is like, if their day was busy, you know, do they have any like aches and pains, specific jobs, you know, things like that. So you can kind of practice that and just see what you get out of it, okay, and just keep working on it. I have a caller. I think I have Marissa from Savannah. Hello, Marissa.
Hello. Yes, Mary.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm very well. How can I help you today, Marissa?
Um, well, I don't even know how to quite state it. Um, I'm curious to understand my current situation regarding love relationships currently.
Okay. And are you in a relationship right now?
No,
Okay, so you want to know whether something is coming up for you in the future?
yes,
Okay, all right, beautiful. All right, well, let's see. I'm just going to get a card for you. As I'm tuning into you, Marissa, I feel like you've had quite a few obstacles regarding relationships, and it hasn't been a very good run for you. Does that make sense to you?
yes,
Okay, because I'm trying to see a clear path, and all I can see is like blockages and, you know, along the way, stumbling blocks. I am being told that you will have a loving and successful relationship, but you've got to hang in there a little bit longer. I'm also being told that you need to do a bit of work on yourself. There is still, I'm being shown there's still some unresolved healing from past relationships. And I feel there's like a little bit of like trauma that has been is still attached with that. Can you resonate with that?
Yes, very much.
Okay. I'm also being told a good healing modality for you to look at is Reiki, would be really good for you. And that you need to focus on your heart chakra especially, right? And also your sacral chakra, all right?
Yes.
Have you had any Reiki before?
I have had distance Reiki done once.
Okay. I'm being told that that was not the best Reiki practitioner for you. And I
agree.
feel it wasn't very successful. Can you make sense of that?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like the Reiki practitioner that you need to go to, I feel like he's a male. I'm also feeling that you might be a little bit kind of apprehensive about going to a male. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, okay. What Spirit is saying to me is just trust your gut with this, right? It'll either come to you either via a recommendation. Certainly do your research, see, what testimonials or whatever this person might have on their website, or it could be somebody that you know that recommends it. I'm being shown how are you happy for me to be open about what I see in your past?
I'm so sorry. What did you say?
I said, are you happy for me to be more open about what I see in your past?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm being shown if it's like some bullying, maybe a bit of physical contact there. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's where a lot of your fear comes from too, in seeking healing, with a male practitioner. So this is why you need to have more healing and to heal from your past experiences in order to allow for something new and something good to come your way. You have to start feeling that you're worthy of it and that you deserve it. All right, because I don't feel like you're quite in that place right now. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I feel also, Marissa, that you've got quite a strong gut feeling, but you're not listening to it right now. You're doubting a lot of yourself because of the choices that you have made. However, what my guide is saying is there was nothing wrong with your choices. What was wrong was the behavior of others. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And not to hang on to it. All right. Are you doing any kind of breathing techniques for yourself? Because I'm being shown that will be very good for you.
I probably do need to be more mindful
Yeah.
of that.
Start doing that for you, because I'm seeing when you're doing that, I'm actually seeing a lot of healing light going in through your crown chakra and coming down. So when you're doing the breathing exercises, just ask for a divine light and spirit to come in and give you healing and clarity about everything. Okay, a breathing technique that my own guide gave to me was breathing into the count of 3, holding the breath to the count of 4, and then releasing it to the count of 6. So you can try that and see how you go with it. I'm also feeling that you not just having self-doubt, but I do feel like there's anxiety and, of course, also depression around all of this. Can you relate to that?
Yeah, very recently, yes.
Yeah, okay. And the reason, my guide is saying the reason she's giving you the breathing techniques is because she's showing me that that can escalate and become like more of a thing with you if you don't like start to control it. All right, because I feel that you may get to a point where you might be anxious or nervous to meet somebody, and then just kind of fear kicks in, and you don't
Uh-huh.
want to allow that to happen.
Right. Right.
Okay. Um, um, my guide is saying that if you really are not comfortable seeing a male, that's okay. But find a different Reiki practitioner than where you had gone before, without sort of divulging too much to them that might be personal. Still give them some guidance as to where you need healing, because I see a lot of energy needs to come out of your heart chakra, because everything is just shut down from the heart down. Okay, so please work on that. And you do have a relationship coming in the future, but just do the work that you need on yourself now, and everything will be fine. Okay, Marissa?
Yes.
All right, I've just got about 30 seconds to go, so I wish you well, and there is good things ahead for you, so just do the work on yourself and everything will be fine. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Marissa. You take care of yourself.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, bye. All right, thank you. That was lovely. Beautiful energy from Marissa. I'll see you all next week.